Hey guys, welcome. Today I'm going to give you guys a tutorial. No joking around. Alright, so welcome finally. I'm going to give you guys my tutorial on no joking around. This is my original method, my original trick. As far as I know, I don't think this method is out there anywhere. It could be. I don't know, but it's possible. You guys can let me know if you've ever seen this method before. So what is no joking around? Well, no joking around is where you show an ace of hearts, no matter, or whatever card you guys want to use, of course, and no matter where you put this card in the deck, it's going to stay there. Once it sees the two jokers in the middle, you then show, you're going to turn it over on the top of the deck, and essentially what happens is that ace of hearts disappears off the top of the deck, and you can convincingly throw the card around, and it's it shows it disappeared. You're convincing that it disappeared from the top. You spread and you show that the ace of hearts appeared in the middle between the two jokers. If you're still confused, you haven't seen it yet, I'll link you to the video here, No Joking Around Performance, where I show it off. Let's get into the method here, because I'm sure you guys are dying to know what the method is so you guys can do this trick. Nope, that's not it. I know a few of you thought that I was using matte finish Krylon spray because you use this to make your invisible deck. However, what happens when you spray a face and a back with matte spray is they bow. The face would bow up, or it bows down. The back would then bow like this, and you can't really throw cards around and keep them together when they're like that. Also, matte spray, it does good for the finish when you're spreading it, but if you're going to be throwing your card around and turning it over on the table, the card does spread itself off the other card. So, it's not really the best convincer. It would work if you just wanted to do a double lift on top of the deck and hold down, but I really wanted to be able to throw the card around and it not separate. So, what you need, and here's the supplies. You will need a new deck, or I have duplicates. You just need to get two of the same card. Mine are the ace of hearts. You can use whatever duplicates you want. I used the two jokers for the middle. However, you can use whatever you want to have the ace of hearts or whatever duplicate you're using to appear between the two. So something to sandwich between the one card that disappears between. And a random card. You can just take this random card out of the new deck you open or the deck you're going to use for no joking around. Now here's what it really is. Glue stick. No joking around. It's glue stick. Here's what you need to do. You get your duplicates. I'm going to get a duplicate out here and use one of the face cards to show you where I applied the glue stick to. I'm going to use the jack here. Okay, so where you apply this to is on the inside border of the face card, but of course I used an ace of hearts, but you're going to follow the same. You only put one layer on, so you're going to go down, across, up, over, and then just keep going inside until the whole layer is filled. And that's pretty much all I did. That's about the amount I did, but of course you do it on a table so it's flat. You're going to do that to the inside of an ace of hearts and the outside of your random card that's going to be on the top of the deck. So these two will go together like this. So you have the face and the back. And that way, they'll go together. You're going to do another ace on the face and one of the jokers on the back of the joker. This way, it can stay hidden in between the two jokers. Okay? So that's all you do. After you've applied your glue stick, sit it on a table somewhere so it can dry. You want it to dry, I let mine dry 2 nights. Now here's the amazing thing. This deck right here that I'm demonstrating with right here is the No Joking Around deck I did in my performance one, which was about a month ago. I have not yet had to reapply glue stick. And look at this. I mean, it's still sticky. Isn't that pretty cool? That's still sticky from applying this a month and a half ago. Now here's the really cool thing is that it won't dry completely. So what you get out of this is kind of a rubber cement type thing, except with rubber cement you wouldn't be able to get the two cards apart. With this it's kind of a temporary cement glue, rubber cement glue. Alright, so after you guys have applied your one layer of your glue stick on here, and you let it dry for 2 days like this, what you're going to do is you're going to have your 2 aces, your duplicates that I took from my duplicate deck here. You're going to have your 2 aces. You're going to have your 2 joker, or your 1 indifferent card, and your joker and your other joker. This joker is just normal. It doesn't have anything done with it. So after you're done here, you're going to take your deck you'll be using, put that indifferent card on top, and one of the duplicate cards on top of that. Now you're going to take your other ace, and you're going to flop it on top of the joker, and sandwich it in between the 2 jokers there. And you're going to set that somewhere in the middle of the deck. You're all set up to do no joking around. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the ace of hearts after you say, look, I can put it this far down, push it in, and it doesn't disappear. I can take the ace of hearts, I can put it on the bottom of the deck, and the ace of hearts doesn't disappear. As soon as that ace of hearts sees where the 2 jokers are, which they're right here in the middle, and you can even fumble around with it like this because the ace of hearts that's behind this joker isn't going to come out. So once it sees those 2 jokers, all bets are off. So then you gather your cards again. You say, let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to take this ace of hearts, and the minute I flip it over on top of the deck, because it saw the jokers, bam, like that, it's gone. And I do this, I squeeze it so I can say, look, I have no breaks, but you don't necessarily have to do that. You can just flip it, and as long as it's square and you put pressure on it, it's going to stick to that card underneath it. So now what you can do is say, let me show you, look, I have no breaks, or whatever you want to do, and then you can push it over, and you push it all the way off, and look. You can even throw this card about, because that card is not coming off that, and what's really behind that is that ace of hearts. But because you put pressure on that card, the glue stick acts as the bondage between the 2 of them. You can even throw this card, slide this card, and it's not coming off. So after you've done that, flip the ace of hearts and show this card convincingly disappeared, I just leave it on the table there. And then I go through this. Here's something new I've been playing around with. What I go is I go to this joker here, and I spread the 2 to show that the ace of hearts is there, and then I'll take it and spread it like that so you can see the ace of hearts appeared in between the 2 jokers, you know. Whatever you guys want to do there. But here's what I've been playing around with. Instead of taking the ace of hearts and going down here and finding that joker and spreading, like I would spread it like this because they're stuck together kind of, and then I'd spread it so you can see the ace of hearts. What I suggest doing now, though, is something cool. Is you can spread and find, you can even spread like this. And when you say, oh, look, the 2 jokers, oh, wait, where did the ace of hearts go? You can take them out, and you can convincingly show these ones too by flopping them around. And then make sure you have the one that has the ace behind it, so it gets sandwiched, of course, when you take them out. And then what you can do is you can shake it so the ace of hearts magically comes in there like that. All I'm doing behind here is spreading it like that. And then what happens is the ace of hearts goes in there. There's no joking around. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoy this no joking around. You guys can also adapt it to whatever you want to do, because really it's probably got so many things you can do with this method just using glue stick and the 2 cards. I mean, you've seen this. It's a really neat effect. So I want you guys to play with it. Come up with something. Let me know what you guys come up with using the method of glue stick, letting it dry. And it's like I said, this deck's going to last you a long time. I've only applied it once so far and haven't had to reapply it, and it just sticks. You know, it's amazing. And as easy as it sticks, the cards peel apart very easily. So you're going to get a lot of mileage out of your deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's really cool. I have some more ideas of what to do with this, but I'm going to save that for another day. But that is the tutorial for no joking around. Let me know what you guys come up with. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see your performances. Stick around, because today the contest ends. If you haven't yet gone to the contest, haven't seen it yet, this video right here, check that out. And then we'll get a new contest going on here with some of the new decks that I got for the whole year. So stick around. Thanks guys for coming around today. Glue stick. Who'd have thought?